I think it's a good thing. It gives us a chance to get some synergy and concentration on fine points of the game. I like having our team early. They're in school in September, so why not stop practicing early?
What do you see so far?
I see a team that has decent depth. Our veteran guys I feel have improved. We got a couple of guys that are injured, and looking forward to getting them back on the floor sometime soon. Our younger guys are talented, but they don't know what they're doing yet. It's a fun group to be around so far.
With tip-off a month away, regular season, how excited are you to get on the court and get this new season underway?
Well, I'm excited to see how this group's going to come together. We have a lot of veterans that are returning. We have a lot of young kids that we're trying to incorporate into being part of a rotation. This is probably the deepest team we've coached since we've been at Providence, and we're excited to see where it takes us.
You mentioned the veterans. How much can that help you as a coach with having so many veterans out on the court to start the season?
Well, you always want experience. Kyron, Rodney, Jalen, those guys have been here a long time. They've been here the longest. So hopefully they can continue to lead, improve, and get us to a place where we want to be.
How's Emmett feeling?
Emmett's doing better. It's it's a daily process with him. But when he's ready to return, we'll be happy to have him back.
Is he in school right now, or
Emmett is not in school, no.
I feel like with a lot of the returning guys, you sort of have a head start going into the season because, yeah, you're bringing in some young bigs, but you've got a lot of experience going into a new season.
Our league is full of veteran players. You look at, Villanova, Xavier, the most veteran team, I believe, is Seton Hall. I'm just excited to put a group together and see where it takes us. I'm going to say that the whole time until we play a game.
What has it been like to have the young bigs out on the court? Because talking to Rodney and Kyron, they were saying, man, these guys are big. It definitely will help us.
They're a pleasant surprise, and it's good to have some length in front of the rim. We missed it a year ago, so hopefully we go back to playing the way we want to play, and that's long, athletic, and fast.
Will this be your most balanced group, just because of that depth?
I think it's a great evaluation of it. This is our most balanced group. I think we're too deep in every position. I think to play minutes will be tough. Guys can't come in and take a day off in our preparation and our practice. So it's good to hold the guys accountable when you have numbers.
does it make practice more competitive, and for the coaches more important to evaluate off those practices on lineups or whatever?
I think practice this year has been as competitive as any year we've had, especially when you have your veteran guys, with DeJour, with Nate and Mackay and Drew. Those guys are young, but they're talented enough to push those other guys.
Usually you have juniors and seniors in this league to translate into success.
Most of the time. But most of the time when you have juniors and seniors, you should. And that's not always the case. You should have a decent year, but, play one game at a time, and Houston Baptist is the first one up.
Just looking ahead to next weekend, it's late night madness. You have a chance to bring recruits on. How important is that a weekend for you and the staff, obviously?
I think anytime you have an opportunity to bring a community together with some festivities and recruits are a part of that, it just tells you the possibilities and the excitement around the beginning of college basketball. It's something everybody around the country does, and I think Friars do it really, really first class.
This is your 7th season now? How has things flown by? I remember when the first day you got here, and now 7 years later, entering your 7th season. What has it been like for you?
I can't believe you even saying it's our 7th season. I've seen my kids grow up, but more so than the players, I see my own children getting older, and I'm getting more gray and wearing down a little bit. But it's been a very, very unique journey, and we're having a lot of fun.
It take a month for those guys to develop Coach Cooley's personality.